Before this insane video starts, all I want to say is the shiny wolf skull giveaway winner is on the screen right now. Congratulations to you. All you have to do is just comment once again just to let me know that you're here. And I'm also giving away the Sinister Shard, which is a 1 in 1 billion secret from the brand new Mutant egg. All you have to do to enter is leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username. So good luck. Anyways though, the brand new BGS Infinity update has been out for just about, 24 hours now almost. It's almost been out for a whole day, and with this new update we got so many things, but the most important thing in every single update is the egg that we got, and in this update we got the brand new Mutant egg. And in this video I've already managed to hatch myself 3 million of these brand new event eggs with the help of some alt accounts. I'm pretty sure I was using like 4 or even 5 alt accounts. On my main account, however, I only hatched 652,000 because I did unfortunately disconnect. But boy oh boy, let me tell you, did I get super lucky, and by super lucky I don't just mean hatching a couple tier 3s, I mean secret pets, and not just the common secret pets, the rare ones. However, before I start showcasing every single pet from this egg and what I hatched, I want to actually go over the possible secret pets from this egg. So first of all, we have the 1 in 1 billion Sinister Shard, where you can see I already hatched it. So yeah, that's kind of a spoiler, but I'll show you guys it really soon. Next up, we have the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit, which I also may or may not have hatched. You have to stick until the end. And finally, we have the 1 in 100 billion Radiance. But without further ado, let's start with the first few pets, the Mutant Kitty, the Mutant Bunny, and the Mutant Dragon. All you have to do is just search up the word Mutant, where you can see right here, I got myself 330,000 normal Mutant Kitties, 64,000 Shinies, 139,000 normal Mutant Bunnies, 27,000 Shinies, and 65,000 normal Mutant Dragons, with 12.6 thousand Shinies, and here is how they all look. Now obviously these pets aren't really anything special, however obviously there is a brand new currency in this update called Candy Corn, where you can obviously get some new currency, and you need this currency to open yourself some eggs, so if you're a new player this isn't even that bad of a start. But I'm sure no one cares about these Mutant Dragons, Mutant Kitties, and more. Let's move on to the first legendary, which is called the King's Eye. It is a 1 in 6.7 thousand, and the currency stats are not too shabby. But let's just type in King Eye right here, where you can see I've got myself 10,000 normals, 1.9 thousand shinies, 112 normal mythics, and 22 shiny mythics. These look insane, by the way. Here's the normal version of the King's Eye. Here's the shiny one. It's just like kind of inverted colors. Here is the mythic in green, which I really like. And here is the shiny mythic, which looks even cooler in my opinion. At the end of the video, I'll also be showing you guys my brand new and improved Halloween team and how much currency I can just own from the doors, because it is insane. But here's the King's Eye. These are kind of like not that good for currency once again. We saw the epics only made like 1 million from trick-or-treating. These things make 5 million, so it's not too bad as well. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on from these King's Eyes, because these are only the tier 1 legendaries and we still have so many other pets to go. Let's go with the rarest tier 2 in the game. It's called the Evil Marshmallow. Myself, I didn't hatch myself many. I've only got myself 16 on my main account and then 4 shinies. However, take a look at these things. You can see it has like a little aura trailing behind it. I do actually want to see a full team. Like, I want to see how a full team of Evil Marshmallows look. So let's just go ahead and equip every single one of these. And I also wonder if the currency is going to be pretty good. But I just want to see how these things look. There we go. We're almost done equipping our full team of Evil Marshmallows. And here they all are. Take a look at that. The currency, if I do go trick-or-treating, I do assume it's going to be like maybe 10 million as opposed to the 5 million. Yeah, 15 million. So we're getting into the good stuff. But the Evil Marshmallows is not really what I care about. I mean, it's only a tier 2. We still have so much to go. Let's go to the Trick-or-Treat tier number 3. Where this thing is the rarest tier 3 inside of the game at a 1 in 10 million chance. These stats are 5.2 thousand bubbles, 90 candy corn, and 110 gems. Compared to a Halloween secret pet, that's literally almost tied with the stats, which is just insane. But yeah, we did hatch a good amount of trick-or-treats, as well as a shiny, I'm pretty sure. We got ourselves 4 trick-or-treats and then 1 shiny. These do probably look insane because they are a 1 in 10 million tier 3, and here they are. They do kind of look bland. I was assuming it to be a little bit bigger, but hey, these pets do look really nice. For the shiny, this thing was a 1 in 400 million chance, and there it is. It's like a golden basket instead of a purple basket. I do think this is going to do like the same amount of stats the same amount of trick or treat currency as like the evil marshmallows, and yeah, they do really similar stats. A full team of this, however, would be so much better. But now it's time to move on to everything you guys have been waiting for. What video would this be if I didn't get lucky whatsoever? So let's just move on to the first few secret pets. Once again, a quick disclaimer. First of all, I am giving away some secret pets that I've hatched this update, such as the Sinister Shard, so that's kind of a spoiler already. But the secrets that you can get are the 1 in 1 billion Sinister Shard, the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit, and the 1 in 100 billion Radiance. Let's start with the Sinister Shard. Let's just go ahead, type ourselves Shard, and if we scroll down, you can see we actually got ourselves a Sinister Shard last video. Here is how this thing looks. Take a look at it. Compared to some of the other shards like the Candy Corn Shard, the All-Seeing Shard, and even this tier 3 which is called the Bionic Shard, take a look at how much bigger it is in everything. I mean, this thing doesn't even stand a chance. This All-Seeing Shard is really small, Candy Corn Shard is bigger. However, the Sinister Shard definitely looks the best out of all three of these shards, and this shard does actually have one of the best stats in the game. Before I move on to any other secret pets, I want to show you guys my current team, where we have the Shiny Wolf Skull, which unfortunately I'm going to have to give away, the normal Sinister Skull, which I probably will give away in the future, since no one actually claimed the other one, 6 All-Seeing Shards, a Frankenbot, a Shiny All-Seeing Shard, and now the Sinister Shard. Let's just go trick-or-treating one time, because I want to see the difference between everything. Yeah, 962 million, that is insane, and the final stats for the Sinister Shard, almost 3,000 candy corn. But moving on, we have even more secret pets to go through, believe it or not. You know, I hatched the Sinister Shard last video, so obviously I wouldn't even be making this video if it wasn't for another secret pet. And this secret pet, I even hatched it on my main account. If we go to the Halloween 2025 index, you can see we have the Trick or Treat, the Dumb Pumpkin, the All-Seeing Shard, and then we have one of our rarest hatches. This is the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit with only 444 existing. I did hatch like the 100th in the world, which is kind of crazy. But here's how the hatch animation looks. I already took a look at this thing, and let me just tell you, it fills up the entire screen. There it is, the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit. I did not yet take a look at how this thing looks, so I am so excited. But let's search up Spirit. The stats are 8,000 bubbles, 325 candy corn, and 135 gems. Unfortunately, we cannot see it, so that's never a good sign. Oh, well, it's because we had our pets off. Really hope we can see it. There it is. Here is the 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit. What I want to do with this thing, I want to take it to the void and actually enchant this thing with determination, which obviously gives your pet much better stats. Wow, take a look at this thing in the void. This pet was also a pet in OG BGS 1, and in BGS Infinity, it does look much better in my opinion. There we go. Determination is on this pet. Now let's just find our power orb, put a power orb on it, and let's go back to the Halloween update and finally put this thing on our team. One more look at this Angelic Spirit and the Sinister Shard combined. I mean, why not? Both of them are going to go on our team anyway. The Sinister Shard is actually a little bit bigger because it does fly, but the Angelic Spirit with the little flower in its hand definitely looks cooler in my opinion. However, let's move on to our team. I'm pretty sure we can unequip this Voodoo plushie. Yeah, Voodoo plushie will unfortunately be unequipped for this Angelic Spirit. So here we go, let's press equip on the Spirit, and wow, this is I think one of our best pets this update. It is our best pet. The Shiny All-Seeing Shard is almost 3,000. However, this pet is the first pet in my Halloween team to go over 3,000 candy corn. My candy corn multiplier went up from 173,000 to 185,000. So I do imagine if I go trick-or-treating, hopefully I'll get into the billions. Let's go trick-or-treating. First time there is only 742 million, and that time, there it is. We finally cracked the billions inside of trick-or-treating. This is going to be much faster for me, and my team is only going to get better from here on out. But wow, just take a look at my new and improved team. We have 6 All-Seeing Shards, a Sinister Shard, an Angelic Spirit, a Sinister Skull, a Shiny Wolf Skull, and a Shiny All-Seeing Shard. Also, why not, let's take a look at the shop. We might have another Hollow Spirit in stock, and there we go. Another Haunted Spirit has been found itself in the stock. So what I want to do right now, I want to even go trick-or-treating and hopefully get myself yet another secret pet. However, I don't even think this one's going to go on my team, unfortunately, because I already have too many great secret pets that unfortunately the Hollowed Spirit or the Haunted Spirit is not even going to go on my team, which is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, hey, I still want to buy this thing because why not? So let's just save up 50 billion candy corn. There we go, we are almost at 50 billion currency. This did not take long at all. However, one thing that I actually did notice, there we go, as we reach 50 billion, I did get myself 5 poisonous potatoes. What I can do with these things, I can finally go ahead to the shady dealer and reveal the secret pet, or in the egg. Yeah, you can see it says, oh, it seems you have the 5 potatoes. Let's reveal it. There we go, the OG Radiance is the secret pet right now, and it is hatchable in the mutant egg. So technically, I had a chance to hatch 4 different secrets, with the first one being the Sinister Shard, the second one, which we also hatched, the Angelic Spirit, and the third one being the OG Radiance, and the Infinity being the 1 in 100 billion Radiance. But anyway, let's go to the shop, buy ourselves yet another Haunted Spirit, and there it is. This thing literally fills up the entire screen, which is just absolutely insane. I'm probably going to make myself a shiny if this pet does stay in the shop a while. However, it does not even take the spot of an all-seeing shard, which is just kind of unfortunate. It might take the spot of the Frankenbot. No, it has the same exact currency. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I have hatched out of 3 million of these brand new mutant eggs. I'm going to still keep hatching these because, I mean, this Angelic Spirit is definitely one of my favorite hatches inside of VGS Infinity. I'm going to look at this hatch animation maybe 100 more times because this thing is just such a cool hatch animation to look at. Let's just look at it one more time together. There it is, 1 in 5 billion Angelic Spirit. This is one of my rarest normal secrets ever. However, my rarest secret was actually the shiny wolf skull that I got, 1 in 400 billion. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Once again, I do want to say that I'm giving away this Sinister Shard to anyone who leaves a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username. Peace.